And first at 6 tonight, we are staying on top of the 416 fire that's burning out of control right now just north of Durango.
New pre-evacuation orders just put into effect for 127 more homes, and there are more smoke advisories in the southern part of the state. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. I'm Shannon Ogden.
And I'm Ann Trujillo. This fire just growing by the minute every day, and now up to more than 22,000 acres since it started June 1st.
Denver 7's Russell Haythorne live on the front lines of this fire. Now, Russell, the good news, firefighters have been able to keep flames away from homes so far.
Yeah, Shannon, that is certainly the good news. Of the 2,200 homes that are under evacuation orders and the additional 500 that are under pre-evacuation orders, none have been lost so far, which speaks to the extraordinary efforts of the firefighters here. I want to show you what the fire is doing right now on this ridge line just above Highway 550. You can see the intensity of the fire, dark plumes of smoke in several areas along that ridge line, and that's where I want to bring in Sean. He's one of the PIOs on the 416 fire. And Sean, tell us what's happening right now, right behind us.
What we're seeing this afternoon is the fire backing down this mountain. Firefighters are allowing that to come down this way to a dozer line and hand line that was built right before the fire gets there. They'll do a planned ignition called a burnout that creates a buffer between that line and the main perimeter of the fire.
Great work that they're doing. Talk about the number of guys on the ground, men and women, and also the air support.
We have firefighters from around the region right here, over 800. And we're also being supported by 8 helicopters. Right now, you've probably seen 2 heavy helicopters flying, putting out some hot spots.
Sean, we appreciate your time. Keep up the good work. We really appreciate it. And I want to talk to you guys about a public health alert tonight. At night, this smoke tends to settle in the valley here in Durango, the Durango Valley as they call it. And so there's a public health warning that if you have asthma or you're on oxygen or you just have trouble breathing, to stay indoors in the evening hours. We're live in Durango tonight. Russell Haythorne, Denver 7.
All right, Russell, thank you for that. And let's bring in our chief meteorologist, Mike Nelson, now.
So I know it's a few days off, but there is some relief coming for those folks.
Yes, there is. It is a few days away, but toward the end of the week, things go a whole lot better. Right now, winds are about 15 miles an hour down there, gusting to about 25 out of the west-southwest. The highs today, upper 80s there. We were cooler on this side of the state, but still very hot and dry down there. Look at the humidity, 8% currently in the Durango area. They remain under extreme drought conditions. And on radar, there's no moisture to be seen. A dense smoke advisory, the only thing we see on the map. But there are some changes coming up. Around here this evening will just be hazy and mild with temperatures pretty comfortable. But headlines, haze will continue, warmer days come in, but rain is in the extended forecast for much of the state. I'll have details in just a bit.
It's good to hear.
Terrific.
That 416 fire is certainly the largest, but it's not the only one burning right now.
We're also keeping tabs on the Burro fire. That one's also in the San Juan National Forest. It's burning 10 miles west of the 416 fire. It's burned about 1,000 acres. So right now it is being handled as a branch of that 416 fire, and firefighters are thinking these two will not merge, but they are prepared in case that happens.
Then about 300 miles north, crews are making progress on the Boco fire. This one's burning near Vail off I-70 between Edwards and Eagle. Authorities just lifted the evacuation orders in that area just a couple of hours ago. That fire has burned 415 acres. It is 20% contained, and police actually are looking for 3 men seen in that area when the fire started. We have been on top of all the fires since they began. We will continue to be every step of the way. We send out alerts when we're not on the air, so you can get those through the free Denver 7 app.